Can everybody see me? I guess you can. I just wanted to kind of go over a few things for buyers. So, and my camera's way up here. So this is my first time. So just kind of bear with me here on um, the whole camera thing. But anyway, I wanted to talk about buyers, the three things, the big three things that they do that is mistakes. So the first one is definitely not getting pre-approved. So I know a lot of agents will take you out and show you a whole bunch of property, and let's say you're showing 300,000 and they only get approved for 200. Well, that's not good. So you've wasted your time, you've wasted their time. So as much as you don't like asking your client to get pre-approved, and as much as they like to wait until the very end, it needs to be done right away. So a lot of people just jump into it and they just don't have a lender. They haven't spoken to a lender. They have no idea. And a lot of times people won't get approved and then it's just a big old mess. So, and it's also a disappointment to fall in love with a house and um, then you can't have it. So, that part's not good either. I'm moving my camera a little bit so I can, oh, no, wrong way. Let's see. Okay. I think that's right. So that's the first thing. The next thing is overlooking additional costs. So a lot of buyers will come in and go, um, I want them to pay my closing cost. And I said, okay, what's your closing cost? And I don't know. I have no idea what they are. But sometimes you might need to save that money for closing cost or sometimes you might have extra and it's okay to ask. But your lender should break it down for you how much closing costs will be. And to know that is extremely important so that you can ask a seller to pay for your closing cost, or if you're doing a lower offer and you have the money, maybe to forego paying for the closing cost. You can also get a home warranty. Um, you also have to pay for an inspection. So if you do the house as is, you have to pay for stuff to get fixed. So you definitely need to know how to break down fees in closing and everything that you'll need. You got to pay for an appraisal. There's lots of things that come out of pocket during that time frame. So it's very important to know what fees are going to be associated with that price home. And that's important. So you also, when you come to the closing table, some of your closing costs are prorated taxes, prorated insurance for the homeowner's insurance. And so you need to be prepared for all that. And when you're not, then everybody's kind of in shock because they don't understand why they've come in and your closing cost is $15,000 and you thought it was just 10. So it's important to get all that stuff from your agent, I'm sorry, your lender, and then have all that information up front and then know of everything that you're going to have to pay during the process. So which your agent helps with that. So the next thing is I've had people recently skipping this home inspection. I think it's probably the least smartest thing a buyer can do, even on a new home, because they do mess up on those as well. But skipping a home inspection, even if you're not going to ask them to pay for something, I'm sorry, ask the seller to pay for something, you still don't need to skip it. What if it's something major and it's going to cost you 50 grand, the entire house to be replumbed, or the entire house to the electrical in the whole house is fried, or the foundation is cracked underneath and it needs a whole new foundation repair. So those things need to happen. But the reason I tell most people to get one is not for the big reasons, because yes, that's important. But once you move in and you've got an inspection report, it kind of helps you know what you need to fix before you ever sell your house in the future. So for resale value, and that way, if an inspector comes in, at least those things won't be part of what you went through when you bought it. And just some things that might need to be upgraded. You can do that over time. So it's good to have those. It's very risky to not have one. And so my opinion is always to get a home inspection regardless, even for a new home. An outdated home, one that's been redone, all of it. You need to have a home inspection. Period. That's my outlook on it. You don't want to be surprised. So if you avoid these mistakes, I think your house buying will go a lot smoother. So those are just three things that I think are important and for buyers to understand when purchasing a home. So follow me for more ideas. I hope this helps. Thanks so much. You guys are amazing.